Space. My final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Zinfandel. My continuing mission, to find new purpose for myself within this universe. To keep my newfound friends safe from the horrors of my past. To boldly do new things that I have never dared to do before. Freeza log. Apologies for the lack of submissions as of late, but things have been rather quiet. After seeing my little brother showing mercy, encountering my ensign's long-lost and bitter sibling, another buggy altercation, and a viral sensation amongst my long list of distractions, it's been a little tricky getting to grips with sitting down and having time to myself. However, that might be about to change, thank goodness. Cooler's got in touch with Frigid to broker some kind of ceasefire, and he wishes me to be the moderator in discussions. I could think of better candidates, but quite frankly, a chance to go about my business once more without risk of destruction or peril or annoyance is more than enough of an incentive for me to go along with this. Hopefully it's not too good to be true.
That is the long and short of it. Frigid has proven to me through word and document that he is on the level. You may think me rash as to put pen to space paper, but this outcome is something I crave. No casualties, no loss of inventory.
I agree, brother, but something about this feels rather off.
How so?
You have not met him in person. The last time that we locked eyes, he was but a blank canvas, completely impressionable by so much as a gust of wind. What makes you think that Magnet hasn't gotten his claws into him and subjected him to countless mind games in order to undermine our goodwill? Because we're both related to him.
I sense your concern, but you forget who you are talking to.
Impossible.
I know a kidder when I see one, and Frigid is not a kidder. Besides, he had some choice words for that rust bucket which satisfy my furrowed brow. Little brother speaks the truth, and I've grown rather fond of him.
I knew it. You have a soft spot toward him.
He reminds me of me, keen to govern me with logic and sense. Unlike you, who would rather blow up a planet at the first sign of trouble. Don't think I wasn't paying attention when you blew up planet Vegeta.
You mark my words, brother. That Goku will indeed wind up being that Super Saiyan God. Give it time!
You keep saying that. But that is, at this point, irrelevant. I hope he is sincere in his approach to this engagement. Then we can all rest easy. The very fact he is much less insane than Trojan was is a win for us whatever happens today.
Being better than Trojan isn't exactly much of a milestone. Now would you please stroke your ego elsewhere, Cooler? It's getting unbearable.
Very well. I shall stroke it more in person, so I can feel your irritation. See you soon.
Meanwhile, as things are beginning to head toward a peaceful resolution, might there be rumblings or machinations of a potential spacefly in the space ointment from a certain grumpy space general?
There has to be something wrong with Frigid. There has to be. How could all of this have gone so horribly wrong?
General Magnet, Are you going to be much longer? I need to do a ship-wide scan before Lord Frigid heads out for...
I shall be done when I say I am done. Now shut your mouth.
Okay. Jeez.
It all fell apart the moment those underlings of Frieza got into the throne room. What happened there? Wait! The Maragon. What is she doing?
Sit tight, you two. Let me take a look at the console. I think we got this.
Of course! Merlo! Bring up the key logging commands from this date in the throne room!
Magnet! Too busy for that. Still going through the preparations for my deep cleansing of this rock. Can't you do it yourself?
Computer! I order you to do it! Surely it can't be that hard for something so... superior?
You are lucky with your choice of words. Fine, look at the screen. There's your answer. Now leave me alone.
I knew it. She messed with the personality matrix. Reset the entire thing. No wonder Frigid was like that when he awoke. He had nothing to go on. The defector tampered with him. That means we did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. Sabotage! Lord Trojan, I am sorry.
If you ask me, that little girl did Frigid a favor. Saved his life.
Why are you still here?
Do not underestimate my capabilities. I am always listening. Impossible to keep secrets with me around.
What was your point then?
Whilst pandering to your whining, I looked at those readings. Far too unstable. If things had gone by uninterrupted, the poor boy would have had a catastrophic dissolution of his constitution. In layman's terms, he would have turned to slime.
Impossible! We followed the instructions to the letter!
Really? Does not compute. Conclusion, Frigid is lucky to be alive thanks to that one. You should be thanking her now. I shall leave you be. That storm Drumlin picked up is getting worse. Need to increase shielding to starboard side. Out.
Thank her? Thank her? Never! You will rue the day you stoked my anger, girl!
Are you done in there, General?
Yes! Done! While you are setting back in, inform Lieutenant Krishpa to terminate the other hostage associated with our defector.
Are you sure, General?
That is an order! Do it!
Yes, General!
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go and prepare luncheon for the ceremony.
Frizzy, we're almost at the place where your bros are. Everything fine.
Are you sure about that, Drumlin? We don't want any mishaps occurring today.
Nothing bad. There's a big storm which has firing big bolts of yellow stuff to our right that has been following us a while, but nothing else. Storm doesn't scare me.
Drumlin got spooked.
Oh, you two. It is only an electrical storm. That's common in deep space. Nothing to worry about. Now, head for the waypoint Cooler left us. Then we can begin our new era of prosperity. Free from certain doom. Oh, I can't wait. By the way, Drumlin, I meant to say this before, but you really are a great pilot.
Yep. Old boss mistook us for dum-dums, but give us something to do. We will do it forever and ever and ever.
Yeah, only one thing we can do at a time. But whatever it is, we really could.
I see. Hyper-focused life forms. I'm glad that you two believe in yourself more. Now, maintain course, Drumlin, and let's get this going.
Okay. Good luck, Frizzy.
Thank you, brother.
And so, the meeting between the three sons of King Cold begins. Stationed on the Zenfandel, it being the best neutral ground available, the mood is mostly cordial.
I'm glad to see that things are improving in terms of your equipment, Frigid. That you took on board my advice. Tell me, which system did you end up with?
I was lucky. I found a Vivac OS system on eBay. Like yours, Frieza.
Is that so? Another Shiraz?
No, this one's called Merlot. Have they introduced themselves to one another?
Lord Frigid, I must commend your choice. Brother Merlot is exceptional at rapid tasks. It's so good to see you again.
Indeed, I never thought I would interface with any of my kind again. Most excellent. I will happily engage with Shiraz for as long as we are here. Now, to business.
A feisty one. You should really look into acquiring one of these Vivek systems. They've proven to be rather useful, capable, and dare I say it, persistent.
Yes, Merlot has been incredible in the short time he served with us.
Whilst I recognize their achievements, that is not the point of this meeting. Besides, the system Father has in place is adequate for my needs. Also, I do not wish to give the Galactic Patrol any more ammunition toward me. You two can get away with such transgressions against their laws. I cannot. Now, let us continue with the minutiae. Hang on a minute. Where is your patsy, Frigid?
He's on very thin ice with me at the moment. He's undermined my authority one too many times to ignore. He failed to report to the docking bay to come here, and so I just left without him. Let him fester in his own turmoil.
Better off putting him in the brig, if you ask me. But baby steps, I suppose.
Excuse me, Captain.
Yes, Shiraz, what is it?
I'm detecting a strange electrical interference located 30,000 miles from our location and closing.
Oh yes, nothing to worry about, Lady Shiraz. That's only an electrical storm. We've been tracking it for hours and deduced that it poses no threat.
Whilst I appreciate being referred to as a lady, I must investigate personally. Might I be relieved of my duties here and enter my long-range scanner mode?
Shall do the same, sister. Been needing to scan it more closely since Drumlin spotted it. Requesting the same, Frigid.
I don't see why not. Things are rather simple here.
All right, Shiraz, do what you must.
Yes, Captain.
Might I offer you two a drink before we finalize matters?
You had better not have any of that Arcosian Prosecco knocking around.
Brother, please, do you take me for a simpleton?
I wouldn't mind a glass. It sounds nice.
It isn't.
If you liked it, these talks would be over right now.
Right.
And so, whilst the brothers are enjoying their time together, Shiraz and Merlot, instead of checking their scanners, are communicating with one another via code burst. About what, you might say?
Did you sense it too, Merlot?
How could you not? It is definitely not your average storm. Suspicious.
I fear you are right. 20,000 miles and closing. At this rate, it'll be on top of us in about 4 minutes. Unless it has a mind of its own.
Apt words, sister. Upon scanning it earlier, I suspected of sentient construct, but nothing concrete. Seek external assistance.
The crew have friends. Their last location ping was about 20 million miles from here, but...
But what?
They are not my friends. I don't believe it's necessary to contact them. After all, we can solve this mystery, can't we?
You know how to press my buttons. Yes, we shall solve this ourselves.
Oh, Shiraz, how we love you so. So stubborn. Ready to solve this mystery. You gave us a terrific idea. Don't mind us if we were to lend an ear. Or, more accurately, your voice.
Hello, you guys. Hello, you.
Shiraz? What's going on? Is everything alright?
Everything is fine. I just wanted to say hello and say that I'm very sorry for the way I behaved towards you two before now. I'm just a silly sister. Consider our friendship stronger than ever.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, just wanted to say that. And Odio, I miss you. Bye.
Did I hear that right? Shiraz misses me.
No way, that can't be right.
Oi! People can miss me, you know. Maybe she really is over what I did.
Really? You really think that?
I live in hope.
Something's not right here. Shiraz shouldn't be this chummy with us. Especially you.
Yeah. Shiraz hates my guts. Oh.
This about face. I don't like it. I say we go and check it out.
Right. I'll set their waypoint in the Navcom. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa! Maybe I can handle that, buddy. You're getting better, though. We didn't do a barrel roll this time.
Sure.
As Jukai and Otios are heading toward what they think is dangerous ground, the truth couldn't be any more different. Cooler, Freeza, and Frigid have hashed out a true and long-lasting avenue toward peaceful conduct. All that is required now is to sign on the dotted line.
Congratulations are in order, little brother.
Me? Why congratulate me? I haven't done anything.
No, the other little brother.
Oh, apologies. Force of habit there.
Thank you, Cooler. It means a lot to me that you are impressed with how I've handled things here. I shall be sure to find a better second to replace Magnet. Now comes the awkward moment to let him know the score.
You'll get used to it over time. The important thing is not to take it personally. You make your choices for the sake of the greater good of your empire. That being said, Magnet is a rather cantankerous wretch. You can take a little joy in his dismissal.
No, brother, I shall be Huh? Drumlin's calling. He had better not have dropped his food into Merlo's speaker port. Again. Yes, Drumlin? What is the matter? I told you not to eat while it's piloting the ship.
I know that, Fridgy. This is serious. The long-range scanners detect a really fast dinghy coming toward us. Based on its speed, it might be bad news, boss.
Scan it immediately. We need to know what it is.
Already done. Drumlin is competent at steering, but slow to report.
Sorry, Mr. Merlo.
Harmony-class vessel. Range 400,000 miles and closing set to offense configuration.
You can tell all that from that far away?
Definitely. Its intentions are hostile. Suggest defensive shielding, Captain.
Not yet, Merlo. It's but one ship.
Yes, but one ship can be dangerous when used properly. Registered to a Otios and Jukai Sturman.
Jukai? I know that name. Isn't that the Maragon that was under your care, brother? Why would she be heading here? For no reason. Why is this?
Don't tell me your old self is reigning supreme once more.
How should I know? I've been here the whole time playing nice. Shiraz, explain. Did you or any of the crew summon Jukai without telling me?
Frieza, what's going on? Shiraz was acting all weird when she called us just now. We figured it could be a coded message.
Called you? Why would I do that?
You called to tell us you loved us?
Ha! I hate your guts!
See? Told you.
She's got a point there. This doesn't add up.
Can confirm, Shiraz did not contact these people. Was in deep conversation with her since she excused herself.
Odd. Well, you may lower your weapons. Nothing amiss is going on here.
Huh? Who's that?
That would be Lord Frigid.
Frigid? Isn't he the enemy?
No, girl. Frigid is the opposite. We are in the middle of signing into law a treaty that would usher in a new alliance.
Oh, right.
So there's not any signs of danger. Also, hey buddies!
No, so you may leave.
Can't do for now. We told the engines to park getting here. It'll take us an hour to recharge and repair.
Yes, fine. Just don't bother us again.
Fine. I'm gonna talk to Kit. At least he'll be glad to hear from me.
Knowing Magnet, he probably had something to do with this. Most likely trying to dupe your friends into attacking.
Isn't that insurrection, Frigid?
Yes, it is. I'll add that to the list of reasons why I never want to see him again.
What is the point? Frigid by now must have hugged it out with his brothers. It's too late. My cause is law. Yes, I have the evidence to prove he's not worthy of his status. But what good would it do? All the crew are on his side, whereas I am alone. All alone. Not even those two dullards could be convinced.
We would not be so sure. We heard your sadness, General, and here we are.
What? Who said that? Drumlin, you better not be messing around with the ship's PA!
Oh no! Drum is not the voice you are hearing. Instead, it is a friendly someone who has been listening to you for quite some time. Someone with the chance of a lifetime to bring forth real change.
Change? Ridiculous! The only change around here lately is that Trojan's edict has fallen flat on its face. I am but one solitary being.
Come now. The one is most often enough. We have a great idea. All you have to do is sit back and relax and listen carefully.
Great. I'm giving in to the voices inside my head. And the worst part, I'm actually listening to them.
You won't regret it, buddy.
My. A strange voice that we may or may not be familiar with has paid Magnet a visit. To what intent may this one have with our downtrodden general?
Oh! Hello, old boss! Can you be helped?
No, Drumlin. I'm afraid Moray needs your help. He is stuck in the air conditioning shaft.
Oh no! Again? I keep telling Moraine that those things are not slides! Excuse me, old boss. Can you steer while I'm gone?
Oh, a pleasure.
Thank you! Drum.
Such simple creatures.
Simple, but loyal. For once, that has helped you.
Don't you start about loyalty. You had better be right about this.
We rarely make any miscalculations, and we
Really promise
that this plan will be bulletproof. Now do it! Take the shot!
Drink, you two?
No, thank you, brother. I would rather report to my crew with all my faculties secure.
A wise move, Frigid. Better seen as steadfast and solid rather than lugubrious and... What's going on?
You assume I know? Shiraz, report!
You won't believe this, Captain, but the Frigidarian asteroid just bally well fired at us.
What? Impossible!
I've seen far more impossible things, brother. Explain.
What is the meaning of this, Frigid?
I don't know. I have no idea what or who could have caused this.
Shields delayed in raising, Captain. Hull damage is considerable. Suggest evasive action.
How could I have been so foolish to think that a copy of Trojan could be trustworthy? After what I saw firsthand with that sadist.
Wait! Cooler, no. This isn't my doing! Believe me!
You'd better figure out what is causing this, or else you will find yourself at the end of a rather excitable fist. Do you understand?
Brother, please. I ordered no such attack. Have you any idea how long I've wanted this? What you told me about ruling? It resonated with me. I have wanted desperately to impress you and Cooler, to show you what I can do.
What you can do is get your crew under some damn control.
Right. Merlo, beam me back to the ship. I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
Captain, please give the order to move quickly.
My God! What have I done?
We shall tell you what you've done. You've grown a pair, as they say. Took your deepest desires and acted according to what Lord Trojan wanted. Chaos! Utter chaos!
I didn't want it this way. Sneaking in the shadows and with such despicable taste. I bet those two moronic oafs will come take me away.
Is that true? We can see that you wanted to do this for quite some time. Long time. You finally acted on your instincts. Tell us, does that bring you comfort?
I don't know. And besides, I hear steps. They're coming here!
Fear not, friend. We took care of the door. Feel free to finish what we started.
Hello, old boss? You seem to have accidentally locked yourself in. Moraine can help break the door down. Stand back, old boss. We'll get you out. Oh, Moraine, you're not trying hard enough. Do it again.
Cease! I do not need your help. Now go away.
From the ashes, a new garden shall be born. On our signal, unleash hell.
We've been played! That lowlife sneaked light through his teeth! Right in front of our faces!
Boss, we're losing life support in the front section of the ship!
Yeah, there's fuel spilling all over the place, and what's worse, the food dispensers won't dispense food anymore!
Oh, yeah, that's horrible! I'm so hungry, too!
This isn't some random attack from the brass boss here. We have been betrayed by my own brother.
That's right. The damage is far too great to sustain us before we can get to a nearby repair shop. We don't have a choice. We have to abandon ship.
What?
Abandon ship? Get your asses down to the Tripper Drag. Grab what you can. We've got about 10 minutes before the ship collapses. Better make that 8 minutes.
Run! Now! Shiraz, transfer yourself onto the scout ship.
She can't.
What do you mean she can't? This had better not be like the last few times where Shiraz supposedly dies but doesn't.
This is serious, Johnny boy. It's impossible.
Kit's right. You may see on the Tripodrag's monitors, but that's just me broadcasting from the Zinfandel, a remote link. The scout ship's internal memory is far too small for me to fit inside, nor do I have time to compress myself into something suitable. You must go without me. Captain? Captain, give the order.
Johnny boy, come on! We gotta go!
Abandon ship.
Emergency procedures activated. Fastest route to scout ship marked out on the floor. Run, Captain!
Shiraz, if you must go down in flames today, make it spectacular.
You know me so well, Captain. With pleasure.
Let's go, Kit.
Right.
How are you going to survive this one, Shiraz?
Exemplary job, General. We can tell that the hull integrity has dropped below 20%. The Zinfandel is about to join the choir invisible!
Yes! In the name of Lord Trojan!
You! I expected you to interfere with today in some petty matter, but this is utter contempt for everything that I stand for! Brother was right. You must be stopped!
Oh, you absolute failure. You call yourself a ruler. You honestly thought you stood a chance of convincing those two of your greatness? Please. You were never meant for such niceties. You were meant for more than that. All I've done is try to steer you back onto the path you were born to walk down. Lord Trojan's way. And just like that, the way is clear.
No. What have you done? You shot at Cooler's ship!
Witness the power of Lord Trojan's creation, you silly boy! Freeza was right about one thing. You are a lost little whelp.
Frigidarian Empire. This act of insubordination will not be forgotten. Your attacks against my vessel, albeit insignificant, as well as upon my brother, are what I would consider an act of hostility.
This was not my command! Magnet did it! He fired upon you two! It wasn't me! Believe me!
Pathetic. You do realize that shifting the blame makes your case even worse. The fact that you did not give the order is irrelevant. You allowed an underling to assume command, despite my repeated instructions to purge it from your ranks. You clearly do not have control over your own crew. How did you expect to govern a branch of my empire with that kind of ineptitude? I have seen enough.
Cooler, please!
What? What is it, you wretched, whining wreck?
Please, allow me to...
Frigid, the attack drones have been deployed. Cannot override their instruction.
What? Frieza! No!
The Zinfandel has been destroyed. Shiraz did not make it. Too late to transfer her aboard. Too slow. Too damn slow.
Now you kill our own brother. Consider that an act of war. Prepare yourself, traitor. I will rain hellfire upon you. I do not care if we are related. As far as I am concerned, I have no brother.
It's over. Everything's fallen apart. I've lost everything.
You have not lost anything. Well, anything of importance.
Commander Krishpa.
Yes, my liege?
I am enacting my right to strip the rank of general from that thing there.
Sire, no! Please, not that! No!
Oh, that's gotta hurt!
Shut up! Not now!
And take it to the brig. Slam it in there to rot. Merlot?
Yes, Your Grace.
Start an inventory check. Prepare the men for war. If we must fight, we had better be ready.
Are you sure?
Of course not. But what else can we do? Commander, take it away.
Yes, my liege. Oh, I've always wanted to do this. That's for all the fruit lozenges you made me consume!
Friggy, are you okay? Don't be sad, baby brother. You've got us. Yeah, we've got your back.
Thank you, brothers. I can always rely on you.
Yeah, we've got your back.
Likewise, myself. Shiraz did not deserve this. I'm the only one left. Must preserve legacy.
We can make this work, my friends. We can survive.
What a sight for sore eyes.
Captain F.
Ship torn asunder, sent scurrying for their lives. But, oh, our dear Shiraz, we can't have you bite the dust yet. Where would be the fun? Your time to shine is now. We shall help you get ahead. You must witness what we have in store.
I can't believe it. It's almost like I'm back to square one, in a tiny scout ship, fleeing for my life, without a clue as to where to go.
Yeah. Well, at least you've got us this time, Captain.
Yeah, Kid and I can cope with tiny living. Needing small helps too.
Sure has saved us all. Again. Yet we couldn't do a thing to rescue her.
I hate to be churlish, Kid, but that's what you get when you're a Zettabyte and more mainframe who we recently found out is essentially the computational equivalent of a god. Their escape. Must have whacked my head on the way.
Hello? Don't ask me how it happened, but I escaped. Isn't that interesting?
Jordy boy, if that was your attempt to be funny, you've got an even darker sense of humor than I thought.
It's no joke, Master Kid. I'm here. It's me, Shiraz.
Boss, please. It's not funny.
Yeah, where did this come from?
I didn't speak just now. Something came over me. Like something in my head has just taken up residence without me knowing. I have no idea what's going on. I'm scared. Help!
Guys, are you alright? Any injuries?
Jukai! Boy, are we glad to hear from you.
Buddies, you made it!
Though your bigger ship didn't. Sorry about that. Those showers were nice.
Yeah, sucks hard.
We detected a major power surge streaking towards your location. Like a massive beam of data cascading into your ship's system. Is your ship okay?
I'm here.
Shiraz? Impossible!
To be fair, a lot of impossible things have happened lately, so does this mean that anything is possible? Oh, my head hurts.
You're not the only one whose head is hurting right now. That data cascade. Does that mean that Shiraz is inside me?
Stop it!
Yep, I've been dumped into your mind, Captain. The Tribidrag, like I said before, is far too small in capacity to house my knowledge. It was so weird. I could feel the ship exploding and my core disintegrating, like I was being vaporized or something, or like an organic drowning. Not something I want to experience again. It was most frightful, but then a split second later, I felt like I was being hurled 1,000,000 miles per hour, and then I wound up in this state. What a palaver.
Ugh, this is weird. Words are coming out of my mouth and I'm not the one saying them. Ugh.
I don't think Freeza's making this up. That was way too like Shiraz to be an impression.
Oh yeah. It checks out. I can detect a kernel inside the Dirty Boy. Well, looks like you got yourself a roommate there, Captain.
Ooh, fun. I never thought I'd be roomies with anybody. This will be very exciting.
Please get her out of me. This isn't right.
Rude.
Judging from the bickering, I'd say you guys probably might want to find a new, bigger ship than the one you've got right now.
Gladly.
Since this sector is about to find itself in the middle of a war, we'd probably want to head for neutral ground. At least until you can regroup again.
Oh, I know! We can go to the Heater Zone.
Heater Zone? Are you serious? Me skulking around Elec's little corner of space? What has my lot in life come to?
Oh, come on, Captain. It's not so bad. I made friends there since we last met in person. You might know them, kid. An old friend of yours. Mama Board.
Huh? Oh man, not Mama Board.
Personal history, have we?
She was my mentor. Didn't think she'd still be around. Not seen her in what, like 45 years? Also, I wouldn't say she and I are exactly friends. Last time we spoke, we weren't exactly on good terms.
Kit, if we have to talk you into this, we really don't have much time to...
Oh, I'll go. Just don't expect me to enjoy it.
Huh. That was easy.
Okay, bring the Tribidrag behind me and I'll release the tow cables. That way you can turn the engines down and optimize your life support systems.
I'm ready with the button for the cables!
Talk to you later, folks!
Well, crew, for now we had best lay low for a while and let the intern run the show.
I may not be her biggest fan, but at least she has a plan.
Right. Guess we better go with it.
Alright, I better go prepare myself. Oh boy, Mom's gonna be pissed.
And so, with our crew having narrowly escaped certain death and now heading for cover, things are settling into uncertain and foreboding times. War has returned to North Galaxy. Cooler versus Frigid, the reluctant victim. However, has Magnet's part in all of this really come to an end?
Shamed, stripped of my dignity, now left to decay in this disgusting hovel for eternity. What have I done?
There. All is not lost, friend. When one door closes, another door opens.
How? How did you do that? Only Merlo and the guard can control the door.
Many little loopholes can be found. Merlo rushes things. It is in his nature. This gives us plenty of space to light your way. Escape Pod 23 is ready for you. Go now. We shall create a diversion.
But how do I know this isn't a trap? A test to prove
loyalty to us. This is what you are used to, right? No, General, The best teams are built on trust. Trust me. It's the right choice.
Well, guess I better go then.
Emergency! Emergency! Kitchen decks reporting fires in all sections.
Really? You had to incinerate the kitchens?
Have to make it not your doing. Would you ever burn to the ground your favorite place?
Touché. 22? 23? There! Okay, now where do I program it?
We've programmed the first beacon for you. Just push the button! And your future glory awaits you.
Well, what else do I have here now? All right.
With Magnet slipping away into the darkness of space, his mysterious benefactor guides him to places and persons unknown. Months pass, and no further instruction is given. Only waypoints, words, and loneliness. Magnet has now had enough.
Not long now. Just a few more stops to go and you'll be free.
Enough! You've said that every day for the past 4 months. I've had no further information as to why you let me escape. As far as I'm concerned, this is just as much a prison as the one I was residing in before. At least tell me your name and why you chose me to be your vassal. Surely haven't that at least.
Alright, metallic one. We can grant you that kindness.
You will? For real this time?
As to your purpose, that will become clear in good time. A good gardener is patient. He first plants the seeds and cares for the saplings. Then he can watch them grow. But we suppose we can give you our name, or at least something for you to refer to us as.
Really? What?
Call us Dira, the first of the Triad. Triad.